Can I say that because Deputy Penrose and a number of others seem to be suggesting that this is some kind of takeover from voluntary hunt clubs of the scheduling and operation of point-to-points. Nothing could be further from the truth. All of that will remain with the infrastructure and the people that's there at the moment. The beauty of point-to-points is that it's run by amateurs. That of course we have a turf club presence at meets, and actually HRI do fund, spent over €1 million this year supporting integrity services for point-to-points. But ultimately the scheduling of point-to-point racing and the operations and running of point-to-point racing will remain with hunt clubs and will remain with the National Hunt Committee in terms of their operations. The only thing that will change essentially is the registration fee that's being paid to register a hunter will actually come through the new streamlined office that will essentially just be managing that process. But it's about process, not changing influence or decision making or the people that run the show. And actually point-to-point racing is in this legislation because I don't think anybody can credibly say that point-to-point racing has nothing to do with racing. Of course there's a difference between race meets in the racetracks around the country, the 26 of them, and point-to-points. There's a big difference. And there isn't some agenda to actually change who influences and who makes decisions around point-to-points. There isn't. There is simply just a streamlining of functions around the collection of fees and registration. And there is, of course, ensuring that point-to-points in terms of the horses that are involved and the owners, the betting that takes place at point-to-point meets and so on, that they're actually covered by the rules. And you need legislation to do that. Particularly when you're putting the kind of public money resources into point-to-point racing. But I do not see any change in the practical running. For people turning up to point-to-points, it's going to be the exact same structure. For people who are breeding horses for it, it'll be more or less the exact same structure, except they'll simply send their cheque off to a different office. But the money will still find its way into the hunt clubs and the National Hunt Committee and the Turf Club.